Welcome to another episode of Why Don't I Just Get Started? I'm your host, Robert Farrell, and today's episode is called With Great Power. That comes from a quote, "With great power comes great responsibility." That is from Stan Lee, the writer of Spider-Man, and that is in the first issue, or the first appearance of Spider-Man in Amazing Fantasy 15, where Spider-Man learns, after indirectly causing the death of his Uncle Ben by allowing a robber to escape an earlier robbery, Spider-Man finds out that the robber whom he allowed to escape winds up robbing his house and kills his Uncle Ben while Spider-Man is out. And he realizes with great power comes great responsibility. Well, today, in the year 2013, we have great power. And we have great power in three ways: technology, information, and health. We have access to greater technology than ever in the history of the world. Here's one example: YouTube. Now, I was mentioning to a friend earlier that 50 years ago, if I wanted to get exposure and have potential exposure to hundreds or thousands or millions of people, I would have to go on television or be in a movie, and the odds of that were pretty thin. Yes, I could perhaps buy some television space, but normally it would be pretty hard. And movies would be almost impossible. And the amount of years and time I'd have to put into getting exposure in a movie would be just incredible. But now, because of YouTube, I can potentially expose my, I was going to say expose myself, I can potentially get exposure to, I can get exposure to potentially billions of people. Anyone with an internet account who can get on YouTube can see this video. That's amazing power. That's such an advantage, a greater advantage than I had in my own life even 20 years ago. There was no such thing as YouTube. And now anyone can use it, and not only that, it's free. So I can put my message out there and literally billions of people can see it. That's great power. I can also do blogs. I do blogs every day. I've done 261 blogs. It's cost me absolutely nothing to do them. They're free. So again, there's another way to get exposure completely free. I also do radio shows. Now, that does cost a little bit of money, though I imagine there might be free ones out there. I don't know. But I can do radio shows, and they're about $1 a day, a little less. And I can do one radio show a month, and I can do shows up to 2 hours long if I want. These are possibilities that did not exist even 20 years ago. Now we have them. But with this power comes great responsibility, for me at least, to move into my purpose. I can't say, well, it's hard. It's actually, in many ways, a lot easier. Now, yes, there's more competition, but at least I have the means. Now, another way we have greater power is through access to information. We have greater access to information than ever. Now, in 1987, Bill Moyers said in one of his books and interviews, he said, we have more information in one copy of the New York Times than was available in all the 14th century. Well, that was almost 30 years ago. Today, on my telephone, I can access the internet and download the entire works of Shakespeare if I want. I can get almost any information I want. I don't even have to go to a computer anymore. I can go to a tablet or my iPhone. And speaking of tablets, I can download books on my phone or my tablet, and I can have all the books I want. I meant to bring it over here. I won't get it now, but I have a tablet, and I can download books, and I don't even have to have books anymore if I don't want to. I do, and I have lots of books, but It's right there. And this tablet is this little tiny thing that I can carry with me anywhere. And I can carry hundreds of books. This is great power. And finally, our third greatest power is health. Now, people are living longer than they ever have. In some ways that's not good, and that's a big reason for our population explosion, not because more people are being born, but because fewer people are dying. Yes, this causes problems. But this tells me also that I need to be responsible for my health and take care of myself so that I can do things for as long as possible, so that I can create purpose and meaning and contribute to the world as much as and as often as possible, for as long as possible. So I'm responsible to take care of my health. Again, those three great powers we have: technology, information, and health. We are given these powers, and we have more access to more things and more access to a greater life than ever, ever, ever before. It's all there. It's waiting for you. Go get it. All right. My name's Robert Farrell. If you need to reach me, I can be reached at 619-672-0378. Give me a call. I look forward to it.